Have you ever gone in for a head scratch, only to find your cat giving you that look? You know, the one that says, "Touch me again, and you'll regret it." If you've been there, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of feline body language to answer the question, should you think twice before petting your cat's head? 1. Why cats are particular about touch. Cats are enigmatic. Unlike dogs, who often love all the belly rubs and head pats you can give, cats are a little more selective. And for good reason. Cats have ultra-sensitive nerve endings, particularly on their heads and faces. What might feel like a gentle stroke to you could feel like a lot to them. Ever notice how some cats tilt their head into your hand or nuzzle your fingers? That's their way of saying, yes, I like this. But when the ears go flat or the tail starts flicking, that's code for back off, human. 2. The science of head petting. Let's talk science for a second. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, chin, and forehead. When they let you pet their head, they're actually marking you as part of their territory. It's a big deal, a sign of trust. But this trust can be fragile. Too much petting or touching the wrong spot can overwhelm them. Think of it this way. You wouldn't want someone poking your shoulder 500 times, right? Even if it started off as a nice massage. 3. How to approach head petting the right way. So how do you know if your cat's in the mood for head pets? Here are some tips. Start slow. Let your cat come to you. If they rub against your hand, that's a green light. Read their signals. Watch for relaxed ears, slow blinks, and a still tail. These are signs they're enjoying it. Know when to stop. If their tail flicks, ears flatten, or they give you a quick nip, they're saying enough. 4. Common mistakes to avoid. Now let's talk about what not to do. Avoid sudden movements toward their head. Cats are hunters by nature, and quick motions can make them defensive. Don't pet them when they're eating or focused on something else. That's a surefire way to annoy them. And never, ever hold their head still while petting. It's like you're taking away their freedom. Cats' sensitive anatomy. Cats are sensory powerhouses. Did you know they have about 20 times more nerve endings in their skin than humans do? Their heads, particularly around their face, are packed with sensory receptors. This makes head pets feel incredibly intense, which can be both delightful or overwhelming depending on their mood. Speaking of sensory overload, have you ever heard of something called petting aggression? It's when a cat suddenly becomes agitated or aggressive after being petted for too long. Experts believe this happens because their sensitive nerves are overstimulated, kind of like when you've had too much caffeine. Why cats mark you with head pets. Now here's a fascinating fact. When your cat rubs its head against you, it's not just affection, it's science. Cats have scent glands in their cheeks, chin, and forehead. By letting you pet these areas, they're marking you with their scent. It's their way of saying, you're mine. In the wild, cats use scent marking to communicate with other cats and establish their territory. But not every head rub is the same. A nudge with the top of their head is called bunting, and it's a huge sign of trust and affection. If your cat does this, you're officially in their good books. The role of whiskers. Let's not forget about those adorable whiskers. Whiskers are deeply rooted, with nerves at their base, and they're incredibly sensitive to touch. For many cats, having their whiskers brushed against or touched repeatedly, like during a head rub, can be uncomfortable or even stressful. A fun fact? Cats have about 24 movable whiskers, and they use them to gauge distances and detect objects in their surroundings. So if your hand bumps their whiskers, it might interrupt their sensory focus, making them twitchy or irritated. Cats' moods and preferences. Here's the tricky part. Cats' moods can change faster than you can say meow. Unlike humans, they don't feel obligated to be polite if they're not in the mood. A relaxed cat will have soft, forward-facing ears, slow blinks, and a gently swaying or still tail. But if their ears flatten, pupils dilate, or their tail starts thumping, it's time to back off. And get this, some cats have areas they love more than head pets. A study found that many cats actually prefer being scratched at the base of their tail or under their chin over head pets. Cultural and historical fun facts. Did you know that head rubbing isn't just modern cat behavior? Cats have been bunting humans for thousands of years. In ancient Egypt, where cats were revered, it's believed they used head rubbing as a way to interact with their human companions and even share their calming scent with their owners. And here's a quirky tidbit. Some scientists think cats domesticated themselves by approaching humans with these friendly gestures. Head rubs may have been an early peace offering to show they weren't a threat. Building a better bond. At the end of the day, your cat isn't just a pet. They're a friend with their own preferences and boundaries. Learning to respect those boundaries not only keeps you scratch-free, but also strengthens your bond. So cats may not speak our language, but they're incredibly expressive. By learning to respect their signals, you're not just avoiding a surprise nip or scratch. You're showing them that their feelings matter. That kind of understanding makes a world of difference in your relationship with your cat. And hey, let's be honest. The more you respect their boundaries, the more likely they are to reward you with those rare but magical moments of affection, like curling up on your lap or giving you that slow blink of trust. Those are the moments that make all the patience worth it, right? So what about your cat? Do they have a favorite spot for pets? Or are they one of those look but don't touch types? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with your fellow cat lovers. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips, tricks, and fun facts about our feline friends. Until next time, keep your hands gentle, your approach slow, and your bond with your cat stronger than ever. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. So next time you reach for that head scratch, think twice, read the room, or rather, the cat, and pet responsibly. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, what's your cat's favorite spot for scratches? See you next time.